Well, guys. How do you guys feel about that DNC convention with the Democrats? See, if the Democrats can have a good convention like that, they could potentially win some more voters, which that will help them out, obviously. But this is crazy, man. But welcome back to the news recap, guys. We're going to be talking about what happened today. We're going to talk about what happened on day one of the Democrat convention. And yeah, we're going to start out with the protesters. Obviously, there was a big protest that happened in Chicago today. The group started off actually really peaceful. It didn't actually become violent until later. A small group of protesters broke off from the main group of protesters, and it caused them to start being loud and obnoxious and breaking the fence. Obviously, you guys will see here soon. Yeah, it was crazy watching it because, it was peaceful at a certain amount, and then next thing you know, you have a whole bunch of riot police, and then the police were coming out, and then next thing you know, they're pushing them back, telling them, move back. And then, yeah, that was really all that was to it. That was it was some crazy footage today, guys, and I never seen it like that for a while since BLM. I mean, BLM hasn't been a thing for the last couple years. You haven't had really big protests like this. It's been I guess we have. It's been Palestine protest at the colleges. That was huge in LA, and obviously people were watching that and doing things with that. So take that as you will. But obviously, we haven't had huge protests like this. They're saying we're supposed to have more protests in the next couple of days in Chicago. They're getting ready for mass rioting or whatever. But so far, there only been one protest, and it's been mostly peaceful except for the group that broke off. Like I said, it's mostly peaceful, but the group that broke off was the one that started all this. And obviously, I'm watching Agenda Free TV. This is a guy I've been watching for the last couple of years. He's a very good streamer. Check him out. Yeah, so I hope you guys, see, the police get treated horribly, and it's bad for both sides at the end of the day, and, yeah, God bless America. But obviously, we're going to talk about the Biden speech and the surprises in the DNC. There were some big surprises today. Kamala Harris came out. You had Biden talk for, almost an hour, if not for an hour. And yeah, it was a good speech from both of them. And if the Democrats can build off that, they can get some votes back, I bet. So yeah, we're going to go over to that, and we're going to talk about that right now. Obviously, Kamala Harris came out. Nobody was expecting Kamala Harris to come out in the DNC on day one. She's supposed to come out and speak on Thursday to accept the nomination from the Democrats to be the presidential candidate for the Democrats.
Who will be speaking later tonight.
That will be interesting to hear her speech. I'll be posting that on my TikTok. I'll be posting that on my socials. Obviously, I'm covering this. But this so far, this day one recap has been interesting so far, guys. It's been really interesting because they're doing pretty good. Democrats are doing pretty good. And yeah, it's wow, okay, I see you guys, but you guys have to do more than that because of the past 3 years. The way that the Democrats showed out for Hillary Clinton makes me think, why didn't you guys nominate her? But it's whatever. But she came out and she attacked Trump. She called Trump out. She called him out. She called him a felon. She said, this dude fell asleep at his own thing. He fell asleep at the court hearing. And she called him out for that. She called him a felon. She says he got 34 felonies, which is true. And nobody can say it isn't because you can look it up. You can see his mugshots. You can see all that stuff. And they're saying lock him up. Biden comes out, coming straight at Trump. Obviously, he's going to do that because Trump does the same thing to Biden 24/7. Talk down on Biden every single time he has a chance to. Trump does that. So guys, anyways, Biden gets to praising how he did his social justices, how he changed the laws. He didn't have a bad speech at all. He spoke actually for a decent amount of time, guys, which is also that's awesome for President Joe Biden. And obviously, this was probably his last major speech until Inauguration Day, ever who is president. Well, maybe even not. If Trump wins the election, then
president was asked
I don't see him actually like doing any big speeches anymore, because I don't think Biden would actually congratulate Trump. So there's that. Biden gets to talk about how he knows a lot of world leaders because he's old, which is interesting. He knows a lot of people, man. You can tell the man knows a lot of people.
He says we're losing.
I mean, it's interesting to listen to this guy talk. It's really interesting, guys. Like, he had a really strong speech, and like everybody's thanking him and all that, which I totally get. And like, Biden isn't bad at speaking at all. It's just everything that happened with how people were viewing him and feel like he just wasn't good enough as his like mind or whatever. He was declining. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was interesting to listen to this for sure. But at the end of the day, Biden's gonna be Biden, and he's gonna say whatever still. But as you can tell, Biden's still coming at Trump about him saying America's losing, but really America is winning. That's what Biden said in his speech.
Like everything else.
Like I said, like Biden didn't really have a bad speech at all. He actually like he didn't really stutter that much, which good for him, good for the dude. And then like, you know how he usually does stutter and cough? He usually does a little cough. He didn't really cough much. He actually didn't mess up really that much in the last like hour that he did a speech. So in this clip, he gets to praising Kamala Harris. Obviously, he's gonna praise Kamala because that's his vice president, and that's who he nominated to be the president for. Well, not president, the candidate, the presidential candidate for the Democrats. Obviously, so there's that. He gets to start saying all that stuff about her, and then you got the his farewell speech. This is him basically saying like, "Thank you guys for supporting me and all that stuff," which. It was a good one, man. It was a good farewell. I ain't gonna lie. It was a good one. So at the end of the day, I feel like this day one for the Democrats was a successful day. I feel like it was a good day for them. And I feel like if they do this the whole time, I feel like the whole convention could win them some votes. Most definitely win them some votes and make these battleground states get even closer than what they already are showing in the polls with Kamala and Trump. So, guys, with that being said, we're gonna continue watching it. And tomorrow, I'm gonna do more recap. Yeah, it's a good little thing, guys. So, yeah.
And may God protect our troops.
Biden finish here. With that being said, guys, I think the Democrats had a very successful night, and I'm gonna end this video here because it's a decent long video, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this. It's a decent longer video than one I had in the past. So I hope you guys subscribe, like, and comment. And you know what to do. Hit that bell too. Alright, guys.